Many people feel scared when they hear native speakers talk very fast. You may think your English is bad, or you may think you are not smart enough. But this is not true. Understanding fast English is a skill. And like any skill, you can learn it with time, practice, and the right mindset. In this talk, I will explain why English sounds fast, why you do not understand it, and what you can do to slowly and naturally understand fast English with confidence. First, let me tell you something important. Native speakers are not trying to speak fast. For them, this is normal speed. They are not thinking about grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation. They speak automatically. When you learn English as a second language, your brain works very differently. Your brain is translating. Your brain is checking rules. Your brain is searching for words. So when someone speaks, it feels very fast. The problem is not the speed. The problem is that your brain is working too hard. Many learners think the solution is to ask people to speak slowly. Speaking slowly can help at the beginning, but it is not the real solution. In real life, people will not always slow down. Movies, YouTube videos, podcasts, and conversations on the street are all fast. So the real goal is not to make English slower. The real goal is to make your listening faster. One big reason English sounds fast is because people do not pronounce every word clearly. In textbooks, every word looks clean and complete. But in real speech, words change. Sounds disappear. Words connect together. For example, when people say, "What are you doing?" they often say, "What ya doing?" When people say, "I am going to," they say, "I'm gonna." When people say, "Did you eat?" they say, "Did ya eat?" If you try to listen word by word, you will get lost. You will think you missed something important, and then you miss even more. To understand fast English, you must stop listening to every word. This is very important. Native speakers do not listen to every word. They listen to meaning. They listen to ideas. They listen to the general message. When you focus too much on single words, your brain becomes slow. When you focus on the idea, your brain becomes faster. Think about your own language. When someone speaks fast in your native language, you still understand them. You are not listening to every word. You are predicting. You are guessing. You already know how the sentence will end. This is exactly what you need to do in English. Prediction is a powerful skill. When someone starts a sentence, your brain should already guess what comes next. For example, if someone says, "Yesterday, I went to the," your brain can guess many possible words. Park, store, restaurant, school. Even before the person finishes, your brain is ready. This makes listening easier and faster. The more English you hear, the better your predictions become. Another reason fast English is difficult is stress and rhythm. English is not spoken like a robot. Some words are strong and clear. Other words are weak and very short. Important words are stressed. Small grammar words are often weak. For example, words like to, of, for, a, and they are often very quiet and fast. If you try to catch these words, you may feel confused, but you do not need them to understand the meaning. Focus on the strong words. These words carry the message. When you listen to English, ask yourself simple questions. Who is speaking? What are they talking about? Is it about the past, the present, or the future? Is the speaker happy, angry, or calm? These questions help your brain stay active and focused on meaning, not on individual sounds. Many learners believe they must understand 100% to be successful. This belief is very dangerous. Even native speakers do not understand 100% all the time. They miss words. They misunderstand things. But they keep listening. They do not stop. If you stop listening every time you miss a word, you will never understand fast English. You must accept not understanding everything. Understanding fast English is not about perfection. It is about comfort. It is about staying calm when you do not understand. When you stay calm, your brain works better. When you panic, your brain closes. So the first step is mental. Tell yourself it is okay to miss words. Tell yourself you can still understand the message. Now let us talk about practice. Practice is not just about listening more. It is about listening in the right way. Many people listen to English passively. They play a video while doing something else. This is okay sometimes, but it is not enough to improve fast listening. You need active listening too. Active listening means you give your full attention. You listen without subtitles first. You try to understand the idea. You do not stop the video every second. You listen like in real life. After that, you can listen again with subtitles to check your understanding. This helps your brain connect sounds with meaning. Repeating is also very powerful. When you listen to the same audio many times, it becomes easier. The first time, it feels fast. The second time, it feels slower. The third time, it feels clear. This is not because the audio changed. It is because your brain changed. Repetition trains your brain to recognize patterns. Another very helpful technique is listening and reading at the same time. When you listen while reading the text, your brain learns how written English becomes spoken English. You start to see how words change, connect, and disappear. Over time, you will not need the text anymore. Shadowing is another great method. Shadowing means you listen to a speaker and try to speak at the same time, or just a little bit behind. You do not stop. You do not worry about mistakes. This trains your ears, your mouth, and your brain together. It helps you feel the rhythm of English. When you feel the rhythm, fast English becomes easier. You should also listen to English that you enjoy. If you are bored, your brain will not learn well. Choose topics you like. Choose speakers you enjoy. Choose content that is a little difficult, but not impossible. If it is too easy, you do not grow. If it is too hard, you feel frustrated. Consistency is more important than long study sessions. Listening for 10 or 15 minutes every day is better than listening for 2 hours once a week. Your brain needs regular contact with English. Think of it like exercise. Small, regular practice makes you stronger. Let me also talk about accents. Many learners think fast English means American or British accents only. But English has many accents. Each accent has its own rhythm and sounds. At first, this is confusing. But over time, it becomes a strength. The more accents you hear, the more flexible your listening becomes. Do not avoid accents you find difficult. Start with easier ones, but slowly challenge yourself. At first, you may understand only a little. That is okay. Remember, understanding fast English is a long journey, not a short race. Another important point is vocabulary. If you do not know enough words, fast English will always be hard. You do not need to know every word in the dictionary, but you need common words. The good news is that common words appear again and again. When you listen a lot, you will meet the same words many times. This helps you remember them naturally. But vocabulary alone is not enough. You also need to know common phrases. Native speakers use many fixed expressions. When you learn these expressions as a whole, you understand faster. Your brain does not need to build meaning word by word. It recognizes the phrase instantly. Now I want to talk about patience. Many learners feel frustrated because progress feels slow. One day you understand a video very well. The next day you understand almost nothing. This is normal. Progress is not straight. It goes up and down. Do not give up on bad days. Bad days are part of learning. Trust the process. Your brain is always learning, even when you do not feel it. One day, you will suddenly realize that English sounds slower. You will realize that you understand conversations without trying so hard. This moment will come if you keep going. Let me share something very important. Understanding fast English does not mean you will understand everything in every situation. Even advanced learners struggle sometimes. Noise, new topics, unfamiliar accents, and emotions can make listening difficult. This does not mean you failed. It means you are human. Confidence plays a big role. When you believe you can understand, you listen better. When you believe you cannot, you block yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Encourage yourself. Learning a language is a brave thing. Finally, remember why you are learning English. Maybe it is for work. Maybe it is for travel. Maybe it is for friends or personal growth. Keep this reason in your heart. On difficult days, remind yourself why you started. Fast English is not an enemy. It is not a wall. It is just English spoken naturally. With time, practice, and the right attitude, it will become familiar. One day, you will listen to English and feel relaxed. You will not translate. You will not panic. You will just understand. So keep listening. Keep practicing. Keep believing in yourself. You are capable of understanding fast English. Thank you for listening, and I wish you success on your English journey.